Hello. This is Nightmare here, Night. Um, and welcome back to another installment of The Door. This is going to be, I guess, the first official upload. The other two will be released at my discretion. Until then, uh, welcome back to 1001 Nights, or I guess welcome here, since this is some of you guys' first time. Um, I'll try and make this one pretty quick. Uh, just because videos take forever to upload. Like the one I uploaded yesterday, 2 days ago. It's the 9th. Um, I attempted to have that uploaded 2 days ago. It did not work. Um, so I had to wait until yesterday to get, when I got off work for it to upload and render properly. Uh, that took a long time, which I was not expecting. But I'm just gonna name some areas for personal improvement. Uh, uh, oh wait. Before that, so I have worked on Notion a little bit, but I'll be updating it more as soon as I finish filming this video. So the areas for improvement are to start off, personal hygiene. So I definitely want to get like some better skincare. Like you can kind of see my face, not bad. I do get like really dry skin occasionally, you know. I just put some lotion on, so that's why I look not, completely dried out. Um, hair care, definitely. Like my hair is decently healthy, but always that's always the goal is to have more healthy hair. So I'll definitely be working on that. Besides that, there is, I just want to smell even better. Like, currently, smell decent. Got some decent deodorant going on. Have not too bad cologne, but uh, I definitely want to smell even better because I like getting compliments. That makes me feel good. So I just want more of those. Um, So I'll definitely try and be looking into, Bath and Body Works, men's section, and try and get like a nice set for the holidays, especially like their body butter. That it's really potent, but it has a really good smell. Depending on which ones you get. Um, you know, besides that, there are personality things, that I want to get better at. Uh, so do want to become more patient. I think that's my biggest virtue, but it's also because it's one of my biggest virtues. When it feels like my patience is getting wasted, tested, or used in ways I'm not expecting, um, it's particularly difficult for me to have that same type of understanding. You know, definitely always want to get more humble. Some days it feels like I have the world's biggest ego, and at the end of the day, I'm just me. Just like um, always our goal, especially for this channel, is to be candid, to be more honest. Um, so in the spirit of that, I'll let you know a little bit of what went on today. So stressful day at work, very very stressful. Um, I was irritated. I was stressed out. That happens often at work. Um, in my position, sometimes, people come up to me with questions, and that's fair. I'm just doing my job. Gotta answer the questions. But sometimes, especially on a day like today, where I was in a bad mood, where I was irritated, where I was frustrated, where I was stressed out, it becomes difficult for people to approach me. and especially it tends to be like night and day compared to my normal demeanor, where I'm go lucky, I'm open, you know, chatting up, pretty like right there with it. Whatever you need, I'm happy to do it, and you can tell I'm happy to do it. Like, and of course, I'm always happy to do what you want, but or help you out. But sometimes, the circumstances make things difficult. And that's what it is a lot of the times is, everything requires nuance. But it's difficult. Things are difficult sometimes. And that's all. So I just want to be better about, even while things are difficult, just, persevere a little and, try and make somebody else's day better, even while you're going through it, you know. So another thing I want to get better at, persistence, dedication, and consistency. The big three. I think they're each a little bit different, but I think they are important for me to strengthen. Especially like growing up, I was a serial procrastinator, so I definitely want to be more consistent in my approach, and get things done on time, and this is just part of that. Um, as well as I think I have a pretty decent work ethic, but um, you can always work harder. There are always moments where you're like, I feel like I could have done slightly more in this time, and I just want to get better at that. Let's see. I'm decently kind, but you can always be kinder to somebody. I think genuinely just need more kindness in the world, and so I just want to one give off more of that, but also two, um, just help inspire that in others. And I think the first step to that is, uh, I don't know, I don't know, but as far as other goals or areas to improve, interpersonal relationships is definitely a big one for me. Um, I do have a couple friends, but um, as far as I basically have like zero relationship experience, unfortunately. Um, I have piece wise here and there. It's not much, honestly. Um, and like, especially friendship wise, it was a rough day friendship wise. So, you know, um, you just gotta, every day, just try and get a little bit better at listening, try and get a little bit better at understanding. Um, yeah, that's all I can do. But like in the past, I've definitely been told that I've been self-centered, and I don't, I don't know. I just want to, get better at that. But that's something I'm working on. Um, Other thing is openness, um, which is part of this, you know, this video series, this YouTube channel, um, is openness. It is candidness. It is communication. It is a step in the right direction of everything I want to, everything I aim for. And I feel like this is just a really good reflection of the things you know, I, I want and the things I find important, you know. Um, but on a less dour note, I do want to eat better. Less fast food because I don't have the most time in the world, unfortunately. Working 12-hour days with the hour commute. That's 13 hours, and that's if I leave right away. It's so you know definitely better food options, especially like having prepared lunch and having home cooked dinner. Those are definitely two things I think are going to be very important. And eating a little bit better, but also enjoying food better. Because fast food it only tastes so good, but when you have a genuine meal which tastes good, it just makes you feel a little bit better. I know, like personally, I get really irritated, which was part of the reason today. When when I don't have anything to eat, or especially something good to eat. So I'm also going to work on that. That'll help out a little bit. Um, I'll also be trying to do meal preps. So any recipes you got, shoot them over to me. Um, Post them in the comments actually, so everybody else can see. But yeah, I think that'll be really nice. Besides that, I want to read more. I always want to read more. I actually want to get into reading more physical books, specifically. Um, Specifically for reading for pleasure, but also, reading to gain knowledge. So, on the pleasure side, I enjoy reading fiction, fantasy, high fantasy, stuff like that. Um, because I like the elaborate world building, that stuff's always really interesting to me. But then on the nonfiction side, I do like quite a bit of history. Um, I like historical fiction. I also like, and then there's also like a scholarly part of it where I like learning new things. So there's as far as history, there's like oh yeah, really good one. Robert Zen. He's a really good history writer. Ibram X. Kendi. These are some really good writers that I really want to get into. Um, and then there's classical literature canon as well. So like The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli, The Alchemist. Stuff like that. Self help books like yeah. Well, I would say 48 Laws of Power isn't really a self help book, but I'll get into reading that. Um, Iliad and Odyssey, 1001 Nights. I'm also into linguistics, so I think I have a modern Latin book right there. Sorry, ecclesiastical Latin. Ecclesiastical Latin, not modern Latin, because obviously modern Latin doesn't exist. There's a linguistics acquiring book. I don't know. I can't think of the word right now. But basically learning how to speak language, and it breaks down, um, like breaks down language into syntax and math. Um, I think right there, logic. I think I have a philosophy book up there as well. Um, but those are just some stuff I'm interested in. Any ology you could name, I'm interested in. Biology, sociology, psychology, all that stuff. With the eventual goal of, maybe one day writing like a treatise on or dissertation on like the fundamental understanding of, uh, what it means to be human and just what are people and how to understand each other. That's really what it gets down to. But I think that's. Oh yeah, actually, I'm tripping. Do want to get better at piano specifically. So Chopin is my favorite composer. One day I want to be able to play his music confidently. Um, I know he has a lot of catalog, and there's harder and easier pieces among those, but among his repertoire. But I just there are definitely quite a few pieces I want to be able to play and play confidently and play expressively. With musicality, and that's always a goal I have. So I'm trying to get better at that. You guys might hear a little bit of that soon, probably. Um, and then I think the foundation of that I'm going through. I have quite a few piano books. Well, not quite a few comparatively. Professional pianist or anybody who studied for years and years. But I do have a couple. I have probably like 6 or 7, 8, 9, something. I don't know. I do have some music to play through. I will be buying more. Um, actually, I don't have any. Yeah, so I don't actually have any repertoire. I have like study books and etudes. So I have to buy those, but some actual like music instead of just churning and unknown. You know. And then lastly, but definitely not least, definitely want to get back into exercising. Personally, I prefer calisthenics, but I'm not against weightlifting, powerlifting. So I'll definitely be looking into that. And then it's a little bit cold right now, but once it warms back up in the springtime, hopefully we can move into some cardio. That's fun. Maybe some combat sports even. That would definitely be interesting. Hmm. But I think that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, comment, please comment. I definitely need some recipes. Comment. And have fun. Have a beautiful day.